Stanley versus Yeti.
Yep, we're doing 2 videos back to back. Just so I can compensate for all the days that I've missed. I feel like you guys don't appreciate how handsome I am at times. Like, I'm actually... Imagine this. Imagine you see me sitting across you at a bar. Okay, let's just continue with the video. We're going to be talking about another psychology video, simply about not being able to take shortcuts. And I look like shit. What is the matter? Why am I so fucking ugly? So, beauty of no shortcuts. Everyone wants the results, but no one really wants the process. And that's one thing that everyone's going to talk about, simply because you hear all these millionaires, Nepo babies, they're all like, oh, life's tough, life's tough, life's tough. But they never really had a tough life. If you give a poor kid in Syria $1 million, he will be appreciative so much of it. But if you make him work for that $1 million, he will realize that he is such a hardworking person. He'll be grateful for the man he is, and his mother will be 10 times more grateful. So people want money without the sleepless nights, and then people want the physique without the discipline, without the hard work, without the gym. The success without the years of being ignored. And that's why a lot of people just never become who they could have been. They spend their whole life just looking for shortcuts instead of building themselves through the struggle. Here's the truth that no one wants to hear. No one's going to want to hear this. The shortcut usually cuts the person short of who you could have become. It's better to aim for an A and get a C than aim for a C and get an F. But I'll always take an experienced C over an arrogant A. Think about that. Because the painful part of the journey is also the best part that's going to transform you. The failures, the pressures, the late nights, the lonely nights, the phone calls where you think someone's calling you to check up on you, but they really just need a favor. And the moments where no one believed in you. That's not punishment. That's just construction. People who try to skip the process, they're skipping the growth as well. People hate struggle because it's uncomfortable. The struggle introduces you to yourself. You don't really know who you are when life is easy. But you find out who you are when things stop going your way. When you're tired, when you doubt yourself, when no one supports you, when the results never showed up. That is literally going to be where character is built. And it's not when life feels good. Anyone can smile when they're winning. But can you stay disciplined when nothing's working yet? That's the real test. Because the process isn't building your future. It's just building you. Shortcuts might get you quick results, but they're going to create weak foundations. That's why some people gain success fast, but they lose it faster. Let's take crypto for an example. Crypto can boom up 1000x. You get rug pulled in 2 seconds, you get down 1000. Simple. They never developed the mindset necessary to sustain it, but they wanted the reward without the responsibility. Title without sacrifice, outcome without lessons, and life has a way of exposing weak foundations eventually. People who truly last always suffered first. They learn patience, consistency, control their emotions, and then control their discipline. Those shortcuts never teach you. And honestly, sometimes the long way becomes beautiful later on. I feel like I just worded that horribly. One day you're going to realize the struggle gave you something success never could. It's going to be depth. Most people believe the goal is the destination, but that's not true at all. The goal is who you become while you're chasing it. Because eventually you reach certain milestones and realize they didn't magically fix your life. The money, the car, and all the recognition, those things, they feel good temporarily, but the real reward is becoming someone capable. Someone disciplined, someone focused, someone resilient. That's why people who earn things slowly usually appreciate them differently. They remember the process, they remember the nights they almost quit, they remember the failures that no one saw, and they had moments where they had to go alone. So pain creates perspective. Perspective creates gratitude. This is a different type of confidence that comes from earning something honestly. Not being handed it, not faking it, not skipping steps, but actually earning it. deep down, you know you survived to get there. You know the pressure you handled, the sacrifices, and the discipline that it took when no one was watching. That confidence can never be bought, and it can't be taught either. It's just experience. That's why some people walk into rooms quietly but carry undeniable presence. Struggle built something inside of them, and that something was real. One day, you're gonna look back and you're gonna realize, I'm smiling because I'm looking back at every moment right now. One day, you're gonna look back and realize all the painful parts, they were all necessary. The delays, the failures, the waiting, the uncertainty, and all of it had shaped you. Because if everything happened instantly, you would have never evolved. You would have gotten the reward without becoming worthy of it. Maybe that's the beauty of no shortcuts, because the process forces you to grow into the life you're asking for. So stop rushing your journey, stop comparing timelines, and stop looking for the easy way out. Because the long roads build rare people. And one day you're going to thank yourself for not taking shortcuts that could have cost you your whole potential. What did I say before? I simply said this, right? I simply said this. I simply said this. I feel like I'm just dragging this video out. Let's wait for it to hit 7 minutes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want you guys to hop in the charts. I want you guys to hop in the markets. Okay? I love you all. Hop in the charts. Kick some ass today.